Hello and welcome to Your Simplified Coin Review. So today we are going to be talking about NULS. But before we go any further, make sure you become a subscriber to our channel so you can enter our contest. Details are behind me, so go ahead, smash that like button and make a comment on this video. So right now NULS is coming in at number 96. This is one to watch. It's been rising quite a bit over the last couple weeks in terms of what I'm hearing about it. People really like this project. So what is this project? Well, before we jump into that, let's look at the numbers on it. So as mentioned, it is an ERC20 token. It is right now worth $3.67. It's 49,359 Satoshis. The market cap is almost 147 million, and the circulating supply is 40 million NULS. So the number is quite small. Look at the chart here, and you'll see, of course, as always, the crash. But look, it actually just earlier in May hit an all-time high in Satoshis. So the value of it does seem to be increasing, even though everything else isn't. Of course, it has had a little dip, but even with this dip, it's comparable to where it was before the crash. So let's go to the website. And okay, before we go into what NULS is, you got to understand the context of what it's trying to do. So as always, what's the biggest problem in cryptocurrency? Scalability. So you have all of these different, we looked at high performance blockchain is one HPB that is trying to solve it through hardware and software integrated together in a blockchain. We've looked at some like OneChain that are trying to make interoperability between blockchains so it can scale that way. But NULS is a little bit different because the one word to think about with NULS is flexibility. So the infrastructure of NULS is built in a way to where it's highly customizable so it can change down the road if it needs to, which I think is really cool. So here we are on the website. It says NULS is a global blockchain open source project which is highly customizable and has a modular blockchain infrastructure. It consists of a microkernel and functional modules. NULS provides smart contract multi-chain mechanism and cross-chain consensus. It aims to break the technical barriers of blockchain to reduce the cost of development and to promote the usage of blockchain technology in the commercial field. So it sounds pretty good. So let's go to their white paper. Well, first they have a yellow paper and the white paper. I learned something new today. So the yellow paper is basically like a research analysis, if you will. It's like the research that kind of backs up what they're doing. And that doesn't just go for cryptocurrency. That's in most scientific fields. To my understanding, I am not a scientist, believe it or not. But to my understanding, that's pretty common, is that if someone has a white paper, to have a yellow paper that kind of backs it up is something that is common practice. So the actual white paper itself is only 15 pages. So, of course, you know, we love short white papers. But what I really want to show you guys, because I didn't find it on the website anywhere, it may be on there, but is their consensus mechanism. So they actually use something called proof of credit. So the modular architectural design of NULS supports the insertion of new functional modules as well as the replacement of the core functional modules, customization, and the consensus mechanism. The user can set the rules for their subchain and customize them to their needs. The main chain will use the proof of credit protocol that is the first of its kind designed by the NULS team. It works like proof of stake, where a certain number of tokens will need to be locked before the user can run a node on the network. The exact amount has yet to be decided, and the community will vote on it. When a user wants to stop running a node, they can immediately unlock their tokens. So it's very similar to proof of stake, but it's not. It's proof of credit. It's their own algorithm. So I like that they're doing something unique there. So continuing down the page, their mission, and this is where it talks about scalability. Currently, the blockchain sector is struggling with making blockchain technologies flexible and convenient. At NULS, our mission is to build a customizable, universal public blockchain infrastructure. Building a customizable infrastructure, our goal is to be helping enterprises improve credibility by deploying their own decentralized applications in the blockchain. So it's meant to be flexible and convenient. It's going to run decentralized apps on top of their platform. So what's the technology? They use multiple chains. So in NULS blockchain, there is a multi-chain mechanism that can be combined. When this mechanism is integrated, there are sidechains that form and attach to NULS blockchain. sophisticated smart contracts. So they basically say almost anyone can do a smart contract on this platform. Smart contracts enable NULS as a programmable blockchain. Users can outline their own business logistics with very little programming knowledge. Once programmed, the processors built inside of NULS launch the logic into a decentralized environment. And then, of course, we have the proof of credit. So that's what they're using there. So the advantages, we've kind of already talked about it. The flexibility and the sustainable improvement. The flexibility allows it to be constantly improved. So then we have the architecture. So this is the application service layer. So they have the logic layer, then they have the module layer, then the chain layer, and then the cross chain. So that just shows you a little bit about the blockchain and how it is built. The roadmap, they have 3 different phases. They have the ice, water, and steam. So right now they are still in the ice phase. As you can see, it runs through the end of this year. You guys can read more about the roadmap on the website and where they're trying to go. So let's look at their team. As you can see, you can join their team. They're hiring. Jason Zhang, each one of these have their details. I do prefer it when they have, as we talked about a lot, when they have their LinkedIn pages so we can see them. But it looks like these are real people. It doesn't look like this is Photoshopped by any stretch of the imagination, or they use stock photography. So that makes me feel pretty comfortable with their team. I don't really know that much about any of them individually other than what I've just read on here. So their founder has over 7 years of experience in the programming field. Jason has 6 years experience in the banking security sector and has designed security system for dozens of banks in China. He's familiar with nearly all cryptographic algorithms, PKI standards, and PKS standards. So it sounds like he's got a lot of experience in this world. You can read each one of these bios for all of their team members all the way down through the bottom with their developers and things like that if you want more information. So their Twitter, it has 18.4 thousand followers. It seems like they're pretty much tweeting every day, even though over the last week it seems that fell off. I don't know if that was just because, consensus, or I'm not really sure why, but they do tweet quite a bit. So jumping over to their subreddit, it has 3.8 thousand subscribers. That's probably about what I would expect from a number 96 token. So as you can see, though, it does have some activity on it. Some things don't get any comments, but a lot of it does. It seems like it's either feast or famine on here. Either people are making a lot of comments about something or they're not. Things are getting some upvotes. They're talking about some different hires they have on here and stuff like that. So I'll be posting this video on the subreddit, and I'll be interested to see what kind of response I get from that. So also on their website, you can download their wallet if you just go to the beta page. From here, you'll be able to download the wallet, and if you own NULS, you can move some over there. I'll also throw this article down in the video information. What is NULS? It really breaks it down well. It's from Merkle or themerkle.com. It talks about what NULS is, how does it work, the use cases for the tokens. Basically, using the tokens will be used to support the decentralized applications that are built on the platform. It talks about where it is on the roadmap. So I'll put this below so you can read it. It kind of just sums up everything very well. So what are my final thoughts on NULS? It's trying to do what almost every cryptocurrency is trying to do right now, is trying to solve the problem of scalability. Now, I do like the flexibility in the structure, because if we looked at with like the Tangle infrastructure of IOTA that's not on the blockchain, you can already look ahead, and it's just technology moves so fast, guys. It moves so fast that maybe one of these cryptocurrencies, one of these projects has the right solution to scalability, but by the time maybe it launches its mainnet or it moves forward with its actual platform, we may be onto something else. That is the kind of scary thing about cryptocurrency. Not the actual currency itself, but about all these projects, is that while they're working on perfecting their technology, people are coming up with new technologies. So the good thing about NULS is it provides that gap between what we know now and what we're expecting in the future in terms of technology. So it's flexible, it's sustainable, it's customizable, and as it progresses, it will be able to scale upwards and outwards and be able to change throughout the entire process. So I really like the supply. I like the 40 million number. I think that's a really good number. It's twice what Bitcoin has approximately. I like where it's at. I think it could be a good buy right now. Now, of course, not financial advice. Do your own research. So there's a lot in this project. So if you guys want to investigate it further and possibly invest in it, make sure you're doing your own research. Take what you learn here, go read through the white paper. If you're really techie, you can read through the yellow paper. It's right there on the website. Download the wallet, get the feel of it, see if you like it. Because I'll tell you one thing to keep in mind with wallets is they're a pretty good indicator of where the project is. If the wallet is terrible, then that's going to tell you pretty much all you need to know about the project. So you guys try out the wallet. Let us know what you think about it. If you're interested in this project, drop us a comment below and tell us why you're invested in it. And, who knows? This might be one it definitely is one I've got my eye on. I don't know if I'll invest or not. I'm pretty heavily invested in a couple projects right now. But, I don't know. If I can free up some fiat, I think NULS and high performance blockchain are definitely two that I have my eye on. Origin Trail as well is another one I've got my eye on. I think those three could be due for a breakout. So those are three projects that I definitely have my eye on right now. I think this is definitely one to watch for. So don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. Also, make sure you enter our contest. It's starting right now. This is the second video for the contest. So make sure you drop us a comment below. And if you want to drop a comment and just leave your address, that's fine. But we'd love for you to, give us a comment about the video and about your thoughts on maybe what we can do better on the channel. So we're always trying to get better and improve. So thanks for watching. That was your Simplified Coin Review.